It's almost like I'm a professional. As the music comes to an end and fades out of its own accord, the mic goes live. Thank you very much, guys, if you're tuning in live, and if you're watching back later, it is much appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tonight, we have the marvellous Stock V8. It is one of my personal favourites, and well, unfortunately, we're already at race 3 of Season 5 of the Stock V8 series with AMSUnofficial.net, and I haven't been able to attend the first 2 races, so that's a bit of a shame because I do personally like this car very much indeed. So thank you, AMS Unofficial, who's there in chat, who has liked and already subscribed. Good man, that'll be David, who's using that account. Thank you, sir. And yeah, we're here at Adelaide, 45 minutes of racing. That's what we do with the Stock V8. It means that fuel is very tricky indeed. We've got enough to get to the end, but if we start using push to pass, I'm not so sure. So it's going to be an interesting race. I reckon there's about a lap to a lap and a half of fuel to spare, but who knows what's going to happen during the race. Okay, quali has already started, so let's roll that intro and, of course, get out on track. There we go, the game audio's on. We're already screaming out of the pits. We're going to save this setup. And we're going to take a chunk of fuel out. And we're going to attempt to turn a decent lap. As usual, bottom right hand corner there if you want to have a look. No driving aid whatsoever. No auto clutch, no nothing. No blip, no lift. All natural goodness. I'm like a bio yogurt. All natural. Vortlas is with us tonight. It's a shame, but I haven't yet seen Nicholas. We had a fantastic race. Nicholas, Rob Thompson, Vortlas or Cal Demirzen, who's just ahead, and myself with a Super V8 at this very track. And Vortlas actually put together a nice 3, I think it was 3, might have even been 4. I think it was 3 actually, only because Nicholas didn't have a recording of his race. But yes, the race from 3 different viewpoints on the same screen. Nicely done. Vortlas on his channel. He'll probably be streaming tonight, so go and tune in. You can watch my viewpoint and his viewpoint at the same time. Now in practice I wasn't doing too bad. Jan Mikus joined and pushed me down to 3rd. Lucas Bieber was half a second quicker than me. Kel Demirzen, Vortlas was very close to me as well. So it should be really interesting, this race and this qualifying. Yeah, we miss you, Nicholas, if you're tuning in, sir, or watching at a later date. I know you've had lots of things going on in the real world, but nice to see you on track, sir. If you managed to make the time, you're always very welcome, as is everybody here at AMSUnofficial.net. Open servers, no passwords, no sign up, just come along and have fun. Our only request is that you race respectfully and have fun. Okay, over the start finish line, up to 5th, back down to 4th, plenty of curb on the first part of the chicane. Trying to straight line the second part because it's what upsets the car, and we've invalidated the lap already, but we'll talk you through it anyway. Down to 2nd gear, let the car turn in, feed the power in, staying in 2nd, feed the power in again. One of the few corners we can take curb on, but I don't get close enough to the apex, so we miss the curb. In general here at Adelaide with these stock V8s, the cars are too stiff and too low to be able to take the curbs, so you're best staying off them completely. Flat out round this corner. Heavy braking now through the gears all the way to 1st gear. Trying hard not to lock up because we will flat spot the tyres and take 5 to 6 laps for that to wear off. Back down to 3rd. Again, staying off the curb, whereas in the Super V8 we would be taking plenty of curb in that corner. Flat out now. 5th gear. Heavy braking down to 2nd. Keep it tucked in and then straighten up as we try and feed the power in on exit. Get a good exit down. The start finish straight, and that is a lap. An invalidated lap, but it would have been a reasonable one had we not invalidated early on. Well, we'll make it through the first chicane this time. Oh, close to that wall. Turned in too early. These cars are also running very hot, so I'm trying to get to the habit of early shifting, not letting it get to the rev limiter to try and keep those temperatures in check, although this V8 is pretty bulletproof. I've never had one blow up due to mechanical failure. Oh, a bit wide. Kept out of the wall though. Oh, at last disappearing into the pits. A reasonable lap. First. I think we'll be very lucky to stay in pole position, but we will see. A little bit down. There's Lucas Bieber, look. Straight in. 0.7 ahead already. Sideways and exit didn't help. Well, invalidated. Let's go back and pick up fresh tyres and fuel. We invalidated that lap, and let's go and see. So 3rd place now, Jan, because has beat me by about 0.3 as well. Brake ducts on the track, if we can. How do you mean open my brake ducts on the track? I can't unfortunately change any of these settings, either the brakes or the engine anymore. It just runs hot. It's just the way it is. Yeah, they are too high, but I say the engine is pretty bulletproof. I haven't received any in-game warning from the crew chief, which is usually the sign that you are definitely in trouble. So we should be alright.
Pit exit is clear. Flag is out.
Yeah, fixed on this one. Generate a bit of space. Then you get behind. Okay, let's wind her up.
You're at P4.
Missed the first apex, and we were very bumpy over the second one. Just letting us through. Very generous of him. Oh, Rob Thompson snuck ahead of me. Can't have that. Let's improve if we can. Definitely got a quicker lap in me. Just whether I can stitch it all together in one lap or not.
Yellow flag.
Here we go.
That's P5. Caution.
And because he's coming out of the pits when he saw me coming. Probably the best first chicane I've ever done. Really nice line through it. I managed to carry that mostly through the first sector. Bit fast in. Means we're slow out. Sliding all over the place, but we're quick. And don't mess up the last corner. We have done. Back.
Out, yellow flag.
Oh, Aaron Smith's joined and he's fighting with Lucas Bieber for pole. 2 minutes on the clock. Really good corner. That's 2 or 3 tenths. Let's not ruin the last corner. Go on, Jim. Not a great last corner. Oh, third place. Ah, we won't get another chance. We've ruined it already. So let's go and watch Lucas Bieber, who's currently going around the track on a flying lap. Go and watch him. Is Aaron Schmidt still out? I think he is. Yes, Aaron Schmidt is currently lying second, just 4 hundredths behind Lucas Bieber. He comes onto the back straight. Next corner will be the very, very fast right-hander, flat out. And round he goes. Into the braking zone for the tight hairpin. Oh, look how tidy he is. And he's up hugely. He's 4 tenths quicker than his own best and nearly 2 tenths quicker than Lucas Bieber's. Can he keep it going? That's nice. Using all the track right up against the wall. Wing mirror is also almost rubbing the side. Down to the last corner. Can he keep it going? I'm not sure if he'll get one more chance or not. It's going to be very close. I think he will. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Oh, I think he'll make it for one more stint round. 3, 2... Yes, he will! And he's massively quicker. He is nearly 4 tenths quicker than Lucas Bieber. And Lucas won't get another go, I don't think. Aaron Schmidt is through. Let's see if we can find Lucas Bieber on track. There he is. He has... That's the end of his attempts. So we'll stick with Aaron Schmidt to see if he improves. Oh, big drift start for Aaron. But look at his control, his car control. Keeping that car pointed in the right direction and out of the walls. The first split is up, it's fractionally slower but not much, and once again the back of the car stepping out as he pushes as hard as he can. Jan McCaws is in 4th place, just a 10th behind me. Surprised that we haven't seen him putting in a better time, but he might still be on track now. We're going to get another split time. Oh, Erwin sliding as he takes a little bit of curb on the apex. Nothing to upset this man though. Such car control I have rarely seen. Really is a professional when it comes to sim racing. And once again, look at that track usage right up against the wall. I don't think this is going to be any quicker than his previous time. And yet we see him doing a practice pit entry. He just about makes it, dodging the big sausage curb on pit entry. So let's go through the standings then, because I'm pretty sure that everybody who was out on track and able to turn a lap has done so. Aaron Schmidt then, we saw him put in his stunning time to... Oh, Jan Mikkels was on track. Look, he snuck up to 2nd place. Well done, Jan. And he pushes me down to 4th. I said, I'm surprised you hadn't seen him put in a better lap. And a few seconds after I say it, there he is in the 23.7. So Aaron Schmidt in pole, Jan Mikkels making up the front row of the grid. Lucas Bieber brings home 3rd place, and myself will be next to him on the 2nd row in 4th. Rob Thompson in 5th. Anderson FR in 6th. Carol de Meersman, Vortlas in 7th. Midfield action for Vortlas, but he's always one for fighting his way up through. So I'm sure he'll be in my ring mirrors large very quickly. Speederman in 8th place. David Dorr in 9th. Bartosz Nowak in 10th. Cyclist in 11th. Vernicus 12th. And Francisco Mayeles in 13th. So, yeah, we think this is going to be a race of possible fuel saving. I reckon there's about a lap and a half spare of fuel, but that's based on not using any push to pass. 15 push to passes I think are available, so that could make a big difference. 33 laps is what I reckon it will be. If it is 34, there is no spare fuel. The push to passes need to be very careful.
Pit exit looks good.
See if we can get this thing off the line.
Now, yellow flag.
Not bad.
Yellow flag. Your brake temperatures are right on. Your tire temps are fine. The caution flag is out. Caution, all clear. side. Clear. On your right. Clear right.
Sideways. Trying to keep up with Lucas Bieber. No easy task. Whoa.
Caution.
Oh, those guys are all practicing pit entries.
Watch out, yellow flag. Car right. All clear. Clear.
Do you like that black and yellow skin that Mr. Nowak is using? Eisenbahn. Whew. Okay. Right then, only a few of you watching, not many tonight at all. And why it's so quiet tonight, but it is. We'll be shortly going to race. Any moment. Full tank, that's what we would need. So yeah, if you are watching, thank you very much, be it live or be it on catch up. Please don't forget to hit that like button, maybe add a comment, and of course subscribe. We're trying to creep that subscriber count even further up. Currently on 124, you can see it in the top right hand of the screen. That's what we'd like to increase. Oh, cheers for it, lass, and good luck to you, sir. My word, he's streaming and he still finds time to come and say good luck on my channel. Cheers, sir. Into gear. Here we go. Thompson just behind. Poor exit. Alright, push to pass should be available soon. Already sketchy over the curbs.
Car left. Clear left. All clear.
And because getting a slide on. Woo!
Watch your right. Car right. Keep left. Clear. Right side. Hold your line. Keep left. Still there. Clear right.
Woo, side by side with Portlas. Four corner. You've pushed to pass yet. Still on that side wall. A little bit of damage, nothing significant. Steady on, Jim.
Yellow flag. Right side, car right, all clear.
Corner. Crappy exit.
Watch out, yellow flag. Your tire temps are fine.
Just used our first push to pass. You can always tell by how intense the racing is by how much talking I'm
Car right. Still there.
doing or not doing.
Still there. Your brake temperatures are now within range. Keep left. Clear right. All clear. That's P3. Left side. Watch your left. Hold your line. All clear.
Fort Life's putting a lot of pressure on. Poor exit. If he's pushed to pass, then he's got me. There you go.
Keep left. Clear. Clear.
Well done, sir.
On your right. Clear right. Watch your right. All clear. On your right.
Oh no!
Right. Watch out. Yellow flag.
It's a shame we're having a lovely battle with Outlast. Just used a push to pass unsuccessfully to get past him, and he defended well. Tried to replicate the move that he did on me. It didn't work. Oh, Rob's left as well. Oh no. Hopefully he'll come on chat and let us know what happened.
Brake temperatures are good.
"28 minutes to go. Over a third of the race gone. Oh, here's Rob. Broken suspension. Could it not be repaired in the pit, sir? Or did you not want to try? Was it on T1? Must have had a big impact drop to get damage, because the server's only set to 25%, so whereabouts did it happen? The exit coming onto the big straight and then into the last turn. Oh, sorry mate. Just wouldn't do left-hand turns. Wouldn't turn enough side to make the corner. Unfortunate mate. Fought last span after defending into this hairpin coming up. Which is a shame because we were having a great battle. And I could see you not far back, Rob, and I was hoping you'd come and join us.
Yellow flag.
So we could pretend we were doing the Super V8 race once more. Bit wiggly.
Right side, clear.
Around Fernicus there. Trying to pick up the pace because pretty sure Erwin's going to be chasing me down shortly. He's just battling with Speederman. Oh, he's passed now, so he'll definitely be chasing me down now.
Caution.
The fuel should be fine. I got 29 minutes of fuel and there's 22 minutes on the clock. I'm slightly short shifting, but I've used, I think, 3 push to passes already.
On your left, clear.
No work. Being generous and letting me through there, wasn't expecting it. Goes quite far back.
That's P2.
Why are we up to 2? Where is... He hadn't been caught, he must have pitted, I think. He's pitted. Must have done a splash and a dash. Decided a full tank wasn't enough. Well, we'll be going to the end. Oh, he spun, did he? Cheers. Cheers, Rob. Didn't see that at all. Didn't even realise I'd gone past him. Where did he spin, do you know? Not taking power at all over those curbs to try and ensure we get through them. Not the quickest way, but we're fairly comfortable in second, so we just need to keep this going. Oh, we're in the wall, okay. Get off the curbs, Jim. Whoa. Oh, head tracker disconnected right at the wrong time. Made it through a light bump. Whew. Bloody head tracker, he's got a loose connection somewhere. Come on, Jim, keep it going. Losing loads of time. We've lost the head tracker. We're still on track.
Your brake temperature
Ah!
is right. The tires are now at optimum temperature.
Get back focused, Jim. Oh. That's the second race that's happened in, but I've been doing some testing and found it really reliable. But my head tracker must be on its way out, but I'm so used to using it that I find it really hard to drive without it, but missing the turn-ins and everything. Come on, Jim, get up to speed. So used to looking into the corner. Darn it. Gone from being pretty comfortable in second now to we have got a battle on our hands to keep hold of this. Oh, come on, Jim. Lost a lot of time that lap.
The caution flag is out.
Better. It's like having to learn all the turnings again. There was just a huge accident behind. I'm hoping that wasn't deliberate.
Brake temperatures are good. Your tires are now at optimum temperature.
$15 minutes to go. The end's closing in. I've watched the replay on Anderson. No brakes, I've never heard of that before. Unless he had a joystick input problem. Come on, Jim. Jan's closing in very fast as is Aaron Schmidt. Going to be lucky to hold on to this second place. think I've got enough fuel to be using push to pass though. We are attempting to use it.
Okay, your plan 10 for the future.
I think it's going into service drive-through penalty. Right up against the wall. Eight minutes on the clock. 4 seconds gap between me and Jan.
Your plan 10 for 5.
Because is left. Chicane's closing in. Five minutes on the clock, he's almost here.
Just 5 more minutes.
Oh. Holding corner.
Left.
Come on. And a half minutes on the clock. Be lovely to get white flag this time. And to make mistakes. Don't think we're getting white flag to 2 more laps. Four corners. 2 more laps to hold off Jan. Here we go.
The tires are now at optimum temperature.
We bring home second. Whew. Only just.
Session is over.
Whew. Fuel turned out not to be an issue.
Left side.
Oh, Jan, you had me on pace there. Had you not spun, you would have definitely dissipated the distance. Oh, that was a lot of pressure to absorb at the end there. I didn't think I was going to hold on. Well done to Jan. He managed to make it. Oh, not the best of camera angles. Anyway, let's go through the standings. So Lucas Bieber brings home the win, 17 seconds ahead of myself in second place. Jan McCullough brings home third. He was chasing me down very, very quickly. Just under a second. 1,000th under a second separating us at the end there. Aaron Schmidt was also chasing hard. He was in fourth place. Vortlas in fifth. We were battling really nicely. We were neck and shoulders, whatever the phrase is, with each other. Neck and neck, rather. And neck and shoulders. I think I've just invented a new one. We were neck and neck for much of the time. We put in a quality pass. I tried to repay him, and defending in the tight hairpin, a little bit too much power, and thought that spun. Bartosz Nowak in 6th, Vernicus in 7th, Speederman in 8th, Anderson FR in 9th, 10th was Rob Thompson, David Dorr was 11th, 12th was Francisco Meirelles, and 13th motorcycle cyclists. Quite a lot of DNF there. It was a very tricky combo. Yeah, and Jan just saying Cheeky Jim got the finger on the P2P. Yes, indeed. Yes, Cheeky Jim got the finger on the P2P trigger right at the end. Indeed, I needed it to hold him off. Yeah, he's saying he didn't think he would have been able to make it had he kept on using it in the race. Right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Not that many viewers tonight, but it is appreciated. Not a massive grid, but a fun grid nonetheless. Not that many finishers, but we battled at various points with various people. Thank you very much for watching. We might be running a Bathurst 12-hour replica event, because that is running at the moment this weekend, is the Bathurst 12 hours. So we're thinking of running Bathurst with the stock V8 on Sunday, and we're thinking of you doing an hour's race maybe with a 12 times multiplier so that we can simulate the full 12-hour event in a game. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and good night.